Sai Chintan. Welcome back to my channel, Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to do the epic UI comparison between all of these 6 UI comparison, friends. Yes, friends, finally this is my biggest UI comparison so far. Because of the reason I did include the iQOO UI this time, that is the reason. So make sure to check the playlist which I created for the epic UI comparison. So finally a lot of users are actually waiting for me to make this kind of UI comparison videos, because I started to do plenty of UI comparison videos before, and recently I did stop because of the few more testings which I need to do on the other devices. But finally I'm back with the UI comparison. So in this UI comparison I'm going to compare one thing, which is game functionalities and game launchers. So which UI has got the better kind of optimized game launchers, that is what I'm going to compare. So starting with the Samsung UI, One UI 3.1, Realme UI 2.0, Funtouch UI, MIUI, OxygenOS and iQOO UI. How the different UIs are treating the game launchers and how it's beneficial for the users, that is what I'm going to explain in this entire video. So this is the episode of 5 which I'm trying to do on the UI comparison. So before I did upload 4 episodes on the UI comparisons, so make sure to check that videos on the UI features playlist. So now let's start with the first One UI. So this is from the Samsung M51 device which I'm trying to use right now during this time of testing. So as soon as you open the game launcher, you do get all the list of games obviously you install. So in this Samsung UI there's some special feature which you need to tap on the game, particularly exactly on the icon eye. So on this information icon, so once you tap on that one, you'll get all the quick notes, like how much time you played and how many days you have played. As you can see, you can check the history as well, not 1 week, not 10 days. As you can see, the list goes on, I think, up to 1 month. 1 month straight you can check how many hours you did play on the particular day. As you can see, you can tap on that one and you can get all the results. Apart from that, you do get the information about the when did you last play. So 0 minutes ago, just now I did open the game. That is what the information you get. So last played on this, as you can see, 24th June, and total play time. So 9 seconds of total play time. So that is the first thing you can get in this game launcher from the Samsung One UI. So after that, you can try to scroll down, and there are plenty of other things which are actually kind of disturbing for some users, but this is a thing. So all the applications, whatever games you install, which will be stored in the library. Here you can change the different colors which is available in the One UI. As you can see, basically you can change different colors. So apart from that, try to click on this button. So if you try to click on this button, you'll get the complete profile. So playtime, how many minutes you played, 17 minutes, and 3 games. So which game you played the highest time. Try to click on that. As you can see, you can get the details as well, individual game details. So in this way you'll be able to access. This is a quick game through of this game launcher. So this is how it works, the game launcher. There is nothing much specialty which is going on here apart from this few things. If you try to tap on this one, you do get the normal enhancement and game performance, as you can see. So here you can install the third party in plugins. Yes, you can actually install in the third-party plugins from the Samsung store. That's available right now in the Samsung, in the game launcher. These are the few things which are sort of just mentioning in the game launcher. So friends, it's not that attractive, I would say, in terms of the usage in the game launcher. Let's move to the next UI, which is the Realme UI. So Realme UI, basically we started to use from the, I think 1-2 years I started to use the Realme UI. So it's a game space app, and throughout this transition there are a couple of things has been got completely changed. Yes. So first thing is the animations. Definitely each game space will be, and the game turbo will be having different animation styles. Let me to open the animation style by closing, whether I will be able to get it or not this time. Let's see, friends, the animation style. So still I'm not getting, so we should be able to get the animation style. Let me just show you in the other phone. As you can see, this is how the animation style works in the game space in the Realme UI. So once you open the game space, you will be welcome with all the games whatever you got. So there's nothing like bloatware, or there's nothing much apart from disturbing content. Everything is pretty much straightforward. All these games, whatever you install, it will try to display here. So apart from that, you do have this column. So when you need to just swipe upside here where the magic happens. Yes. So there's a lot of things you need to do here, friends. So for the programmers mode, you can actually enable the programmer and maybe the lower power mode or the balanced mode. So if you want to experience a really good gameplay, then definitely enable the programmer mode. So next option, you do have the automatically adjust resolutions, and brightness lock is there, and quick startup. These are recently added this kind of new feature, which is quickly launch the games that you play frequently. That's also another advantage. And 4D vibrations. That's perfect, but unfortunately I'm unable to play in the PUBG game regarding the 4D vibrations. I need to do a couple of testings as well. But if it's working really, I can actually feel the difference, haptic feedback from the top and bottom. And there is an option which is called a smart dual channel network as well. Use the 4G network to reduce the Wi-Fi latency and network acceleration, block notification, and the reset calls. These are the few options which are present in the game launchers. Let me try to go to the settings, and these are the few other things which you can actually find. Game suggestions you can find there, and hide the game icons on the home screen in case if you want to keep everything here, and try to tap here, and here you can actually manage. You can add all the games manually in case if the games are not added. And here is the option which to see the screen captures. So you can actually see the screen captures of each and every game, whatever you did, screenshots or screen recording, everything will be stored in together. That's a very good advantage in the Realme UI. So the things which I like is the neatly organized screen captures, and you do have this kind of all the modes where you can enhance different functionality, 4D vibrations, quick startup. That's excellent. So these are the few things which I particularly like in the Realme UI. Now let's move to the next UI, which is a Funtouch UI. So let's open the Funtouch UI Ultra Game Mode. So is the Ultra Game Mode in the Funtouch UI. Slightly decrease the brightness, yes. So in the Ultra Game Mode in the Funtouch UI, there's nothing much specialties going on like the other UIs. So I think this kind of very basic information you do have everywhere. That's it. There's nothing much more you can actually do it here. So apart from few things, so for example, if you try to open this game frame interpolation, you will be able to see what are the games are supported with the game frame interpolation. So right now I did add few of the games. As you can see, friends, these are the supported games. You just get the information, that's it. You will get the information what are the games are supported. As you can see, friends, clearly. So in this way, you'll be able to get to know which games are supported and which games are not supported. So next is there's an option called mute notifications and mute call notifications as well, in case if you want to do that. Accidental touch prevention also is there. If you want, you can enable that. And apart from that, there's also another options which you can actually enable using the 3 fingers. These are the complete details about the game launcher. So there is nothing much going on in the game launcher, friends, basically in the Funtouch UI. So basically it's need to be improved a lot. So there is not lot need to be improved in the Funtouch UI. So basically the UI completely looks kind of outdated, that is what my opinion is, because all the other UIs, as you can see, friends, completely different. They do have their own customization options. That's really good in terms of the game launcher, but we are not seeing any of those kind of changes in this Funtouch UI. So now let's move to the next UI, which is the MIUI. So MIUI is the one which is really complicated and really high intense kind of option which is present at this point. Yes, right now I'm trying to use the MIUI 12.5.9 version, which is present in the MI11, which is the latest MIUI 12 version which I'm trying to use. So as soon as you open the game turbo, you'll be welcomed with this kind of screen, as you can see, where you can actually see all the games together in this way. Not only that, so the main attractive point is this one. Try to tap on this arrow mark. Here you can actually customize which game you can play with what kind of FPS. Yes, that's the next level customization. These options are not present in any other UIs, especially this one. So if the game supports the 120 FPS, definitely you will be playing the 120 FPS. But if you want to decrease to 60 FPS, you can do that. That's a very good customization, and you do have the control over the resolution. You can actually select the 720 resolution as well. That's another good thing you do have here. And optimized graphics. So much of control you can get actually while playing the games, friends, absolutely. And if you try to go to the additional settings, there's still more is going on. This is just the tip of the iceberg which we have touched. So you can actually customize your own things like swipe response and continuously aiming accuracy, tap stability, as you can see. Touch resistant area as well, there's options for that. And enhance the visual customization. You can actually increase the visual customization extreme how you want, whatever type of customization ever you want, as you can see. Individual game, individual settings you can actually use. Every game has its own options. Every game you can set different customization options. So that's the one which I'm trying to talk about, as you can see. So this is a really good interface which I did like in the MIUI, where you can actually play around. So maybe in the future, once your mobile phone get updated, you will be able to experience this kind of functionality. So now let's move to the next is the options settings. So in the settings, we do have the few of the options which are quite same, nothing much difference in the performance mode. So in the performance mode, we do have this kind of options where you can use the Wi-Fi optimization and optimize touch controls. Apart from that, is nothing much difference. And 5G network optimization, MI Wi-Fi speed boost also present, as you can see. Game do not disturb mode, and reject volatility calls to SIM card without data service. So these are the few options which you do get in the game launcher in the MIUI 12.5 version. So here you do get the really interface about the CPU and the GPU percentage, how much it's utilizing, as you can see here, and the phone battery level, how much it is. That's another good thing about the MIUI. So these are the few things about the MIUI interface about the game launcher. So now let's move to the next is the OxygenOS. In the OxygenOS, what are the different things are present? So as soon as you open the OxygenOS, you'll get this kind of welcome screen. So all games will be present here, as you can see, in this way, in this manner. And now you do have the option to swipe upside. Here you can actually select Pro Gamer mode. So what type of mode you want, normal or Pro Gamer mode, that's another good thing. So how to show the notification text only and miss touch prevention, you can actually enable that. Not only that, there's an option to see the game data, game statistics, how you are playing the game statistics for 10 days, 7 days, and all the statistics you can actually see that. So since I'm not playing any kind of games, that is the reason you cannot see. And if you try to tap here, you can see the movements, like for example screen recording and screenshots, whatever you're taking, everything will be stored in this kind of movements option. That's the one thing which I was mentioning. If you try to go to, you can actually change the view as well. As you can see, that's the option is present here. Let me try to go to the settings. In the settings option, there's pretty much options are present. Answer calls via speakers, and there's the one thing which I did like. And next is a haptic feedback enhancement. In the few of the games, you can actually use that in the one OxygenOS UI as well. So even this interface looks kind of really cool, not much something you can expect. The best UI interfaces, I think, let me try to talk about the best UI interface later, but as you can see, these are the few options which you do get in the game launcher in the Oxygen UI. So these are the different options. Graphic optimization you can enable if you want, network intelligent management as well, as you can see, friends. So there's so much of customization is going on. These are all the options which I am looking after in the Funtouch UI. Yes, so Funtouch UI is missing these all the options. So that is what I'm expecting. Maybe in the next update they should implement this kind of separate application, ultra game mode separate application, and there we'll be able to see this kind of interfaces. That is what I'm hopefully they might be able to do that maybe in the next couple of updates, but I'm not sure. So next, move to the next final UI, which is iQOO UI. So this is one of my favorite iQOO UI because of this phone, basically, friends, which is the iQOO 3, which I'm trying to use. The reason is because, so whenever I try to want to launch this kind of game launcher, I just need to press on these two sensitive buttons. That's it. The game launcher will be automatically launched. Let me try to quickly close it and show you the animations. As you can see, the animation of the game space, how it looks. Let me try to focus properly. I think it did not get focused. As you can see, friends, wow, that's fantastic in terms of the game space look you do get, and you do get all the games whatever you install in this phone. So everything will be added, as you can see. And now here you get the game data. You can click on the game data and you can actually see it. So total duration for the 7 days, which game you played, how much time, as you can see, 26%, 23%, 24%, and Wi-Fi, how much data is utilized during this time. And you can see daily duration of the last 7 days. So every day how much you are playing, as you can see, 7 days. That's very good, friends, as you can see, fantastic. And you can see the highest time as well for the 7 days which game you did play. As you can see the different games, whatever, how much time you have played. That's a very good data you got here. So not only that is just the game space, but there is an inbuilt which is ultra game mode. So here we do have so much of customization where you can enable. Yes, ultra game mode has got really plenty of options. So this is basically different from the Funtouch UI. Yes, this is completely different. Funtouch UI is missing all these options, which I'll try to explain you clearly. So for example, in this you do get all the applications whatever you install. As you can see, everything will be added here as well. Ultra game mode. As you can see, friends, all these kind of applications. For example, in this game, so while playing this game, if you want to block the calls, you can actually do that. Block notification, you can do that. And in this game, if you don't want, you can disable that, no problem. Each and every game you do have the individual controls. That is what I did like. Individual controls is there in each and every game. So same thing applies to the rejecting calls as well. If you are trying to play the PUBG game or BGMI game, if you don't want to take any calls, just you can do that. Not for every game, only for those two, only for the specific games. And next is a disable automatic Wi-Fi connection and brightness lock as well, as you can see. So only for this game I can actually set that. Prevent the accidental touch, you can actually do that, as you can see, friends. And off-screen autoplay option is also available. That's also there. And if you try to go back, and now you can actually tap and you can actually click all the games whatever you want to add into the interface. That is how it works. So one thing I didn't like is there is no plus button somewhere around here, because if you want to add some other game, you need to scroll everything to the last and then you need to add the plus. But unlikely with the other smartphones, for example in the Oxygen UI, you do get the plus button here itself, so you can actually add there. Here also plus button, as you can see, you can actually add them. And in the Funtouch UI, you do get the plus button, you can add them, as you can see. In every UI there is a plus button, you can actually add them directly. As you can see, there is a plus button outside only, as you can see, friends. So this is like that, but it's not present in this phone, which is not straightforward. That is what a small point. So this is a complete game launchers UI difference between all this kind of 6 UIs. So make sure to comment below, friends, what are your thoughts about this kind of UI comparison. So in case if you are interested in this kind of more UI comparison videos, so make sure to let me know in the comment section below. So definitely I'm looking forward to make so many UI comparisons between all of these different smartphones together. So out of 6 UIs, which UI is the best UI in terms of the more extreme level pro level customization is the MIUI 12.5.9, which has got the pro level customization where individually you can actually decrease and increase the resolution and you can change the frame rates as well. That's the next level customization which is present in the MIUI. So this is what the conclusion is, friends, and thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to check the links in description for more playlist videos, so which are related to the UI interface comparison videos that will be really interesting. So thank you for watching, and make sure to check the links in description, and again I'll be back with the next UI comparison very soon, maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I'll do my best to post the videos as soon as possible. So see you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.